Have you ever paused to notice that something is different about you? Perhaps it's the way you see yourself in the mirror, or the way others look at you now, curious, almost intrigued by a transformation they can't fully explain. Your friends, colleagues, and even strangers seem to sense it. But what is truly happening? For those who are chosen, this change is not just skin deep. It's not because of a new skincare routine or diet. No, it's much deeper than that. God is the one transforming you. God's chosen ones. God changed your appearance. You keep looking better, and no one knows why. This transformation is not something the world can fully comprehend because it's rooted in the divine. As you draw closer to God, your inner spiritual growth begins to radiate outward. Others can see it, but they don't understand it. Those who are spiritually stagnant, who are stuck in the routines of life, look at you with curiosity, noticing the undeniable difference. While they wrestle with the inevitable effects of time, you seem untouched, even rejuvenated. But what they don't know is that the source of your renewal is far beyond their grasp. It's God working in your life in ways that transcend human understanding. You have been chosen, and that calling goes beyond just your soul. It reflects even in your physical appearance. The changes people notice in you, the glow, the radiance, are not the result of something you bought or applied. It's the work of God's hand upon you. Your body is mirroring the transformation taking place within your spirit. As your relationship with God deepens, your outward appearance begins to reflect the beauty and grace of the spiritual connection. It's as if your very being is a testimony to the divine work happening within. But why you? Why not others? This is the question many silently ask as they notice the change. What is it that makes you different? The answer is simple. You were chosen. God has selected you for a special purpose, and His touch on your life extends beyond just your spirit to include your body. The more you walk with Him, the more this divine light shines through you, visible in your eyes, your skin, and even your posture. No product or lifestyle change can mimic this transformation because it's not something the world can offer. It's a reflection of God's grace. Your transformation is about more than just appearance. It's about purpose. What others don't see is the spiritual journey behind the change. For the chosen ones, this physical renewal is a reflection of an ongoing spiritual process. It's the result of prayer, devotion, and moments spent in silence with God. Each step toward your divine purpose is shaping you into the person you are becoming. What others see on the outside is only a glimpse of a far greater work happening within. While the world chases beauty through products and procedures, your renewal comes from the source of life itself, from a spiritual connection that only the chosen ones truly understand. God is not only renewing your mind and spirit, but also your body, and this renewal is visible to those around you. Perhaps you've noticed people glancing your way more often, their eyes lingering in silent admiration or curiosity. They might even ask, "What's your secret? What are you doing differently?" But the truth is, this transformation has nothing to do with anything they can buy or replicate. It's God's work. He is molding you into a vessel that reflects His glory, and that transformation is shining through every aspect of your life. This glow, this renewed energy, isn't a mystery to those who understand God's power. It's a natural outcome of living a life surrendered to Him. The changes in your appearance are simply outward signs of the deeper spiritual work God is doing in your life. Your physical transformation is proof of His divine power at work. He is not only renewing your heart and mind, but also your body, because you were chosen to carry a special calling. And while the world tries to make sense of what they see, they cannot comprehend the depth of the journey you are on. What they witness is just the surface of a spiritual transformation that runs much deeper than appearances. For those who are chosen, this renewal is a mark of their divine connection to God. It's as though God is wiping away the signs of fatigue, stress, and the wear of life, replacing them with vitality, strength, and an undeniable glow. But why do others not experience this same transformation? This question often arises when they look at you, trying to understand why, while others seem to age and struggle, you appear to move in the opposite direction. The answer is simple: they were not called in the same way. While the world clings to what is physical and temporary, the chosen ones experience renewal because they walk a different path, a path God Himself has laid before them. Consider the words of Isaiah 40:31. "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." This scripture is not just a promise for the future, but a reality you are living right now. Your strength, your radiance, your transformation, these are all the results of placing your hope in the Lord. And as you continue to walk in faith, the world will keep noticing, but they will never fully understand. For what you carry is not of this world. It is a reflection of the divine purpose God has placed in you. So, ask yourself, what is God transforming in you today? How is your life a reflection of His work? These questions are not just for you, but for those watching from the sidelines, curious and drawn to the change they can't explain. They may never fully understand, but they cannot deny the light that shines through you, a light that only the chosen ones can carry. It's not about comparison, it's about purpose. You have been chosen for something far greater, and that divine choice encompasses every part of you, including your physical appearance. While others remain trapped in the monotony of their routines, you are flourishing in ways that are not only spiritual, but also visible in your body. Those who walk without a divine purpose often bear the weight of time, stress, and routine. Their faces show the lines of worry, and their bodies bend under the pressure of everyday responsibilities. Fatigue is evident in their eyes, and their spirits seem weighed down. But for the chosen ones, the opposite happens. As you draw nearer to God, each step in your spiritual journey lifts you, filling you with vitality and radiance. Your physical transformation is a reflection of the freedom and peace you found in God. Psalm 103:5 says, "Who satisfies your desires with good things, so that your youth is renewed like the eagles." This verse perfectly captures the essence of what is happening to you. Your appearance isn't just changing for aesthetic reasons, it's a manifestation of God's work in your life, renewing you from the inside out. Others may look at you with curiosity, wondering where this invisible strength and youthfulness come from. They search for explanations in diets, routines, or lifestyle changes, but what they cannot see is that you have been set apart for a higher purpose. The radiance they notice in you is not just skin deep. It is the visible expression of a profound spiritual transformation. God's purpose for you shines through, affecting every aspect of your being. While those around you remain tied to what is temporary, struggling to maintain their appearance through external means, you are connected to something eternal, and your body reflects this truth. Your eyes, once weary, now shine with a newfound intensity. Your skin, once showing the marks of time, appears smoother and more vibrant, almost as if the very life within you is radiating outward. Your posture, once hunched from the burdens of life, is now straightened with the confidence that comes from knowing who you are in Christ. This transformation is not superficial. It is a physical manifestation of the divine purpose that God has placed upon you. But why does this happen to you and not to others? The answer lies in your divine calling. You are not living for the temporary things of this world. Your focus is on the eternal. As the 2 Corinthians 4:16 says, "Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For those who are chosen, this renewal is not just spiritual, it overflows into the physical realm as well. The world may continue to search for answers, but what you have is a direct result of your walk with God. Ask yourself, have you noticed this change in your own life? Have you felt lighter, freer, as if the weight of the world no longer pulls you down? This is the power of divine transformation. What others see is just a glimpse of the deeper purpose you are living out. And this purpose gives life to every part of your being, from the spirit to the body. You are flourishing not just because of what you do, but because of who you are, God's chosen. This isn't a transformation that the world can explain, but it's one they cannot deny. The glow, the vitality, the strength you now carry, it all points back to the God who has set you apart. So, why do others struggle while you seem to rise? It's not because of external factors, but because you have tapped into the eternal source of life. While others try to fight the effects of time with temporary solutions, you are walking in the freedom and purpose of the eternal God. That is why your transformation is both spiritual and physical. It's a testament to the divine work happening within you. So, the next time someone asks, "What's your secret?" you can smile, knowing that what they see is the result of something far greater than any human effort. It's the reflection of a life surrendered to God, a life marked by purpose, and a transformation that only the chosen ones can fully understand. This physical renewal is one of the ways God prepares you for the mission He has designed specifically for you. The transformation you are experiencing on the outside is just one part of a greater divine process. God is strengthening you in every dimension, mentally, spiritually, and physically, because the mission He has entrusted to you requires complete readiness. You are being shaped to become a true reflection of His glory here on earth, and this must be evident in every aspect of your life, including your body. For the chosen ones, this renewal is not just about inner growth, but also about the outward manifestation of God's power at work in their lives. The mission requires your full being, mind, spirit, and body, aligned with God's purpose. He is preparing you to carry His light fully, and that preparation becomes a testimony to those around you. God is transforming you in a way that the world cannot grasp. When others look at you, they may only notice the surface, a more youthful appearance, a more serene demeanor. But what they cannot see is the profound spiritual transformation happening beneath. For the chosen ones, this outward renewal is a direct reflection of the spiritual growth occurring within. Romans 12:2 says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." This scripture applies to every part of your being, because as you surrender more to the divine purpose, your entire being, including your body, responds to God's work. What others fail to comprehend is that your physical transformation is the result of being aligned with God's will. He is shaping you, not just spiritually, but physically as well, so that you can be a living testimony of His glory. Each day, as you walk closer with Him, your appearance begins to radiate more of His light. Those around you can't help but notice this change, and it often generates curiosity, even envy. Why? Because while the world continues to struggle with the effects of time, you seem to be defying it, growing stronger and more vibrant with each passing day. People who are not spiritually connected to God may look at you and wonder why they continue to bear the visible weight of time and stress, while you appear to be getting younger, more radiant. They search for logical explanations, perhaps a new diet, a new product, but they fail to realize that what's happening to you goes beyond anything human. This transformation comes from God Himself, and because they don't understand it, their confusion often leads to envy. But you know that this difference is the result of being chosen by God. The change in your body is a visible sign of the divine calling that He has placed upon you. God has chosen you for something far greater than what can be seen with human eyes, and as a mark of His divine choice, He is transforming your exterior as well as your interior. Your appearance now reflects the profound spiritual work happening inside of you. This is the gift of being chosen by God. You carry not only a spiritual mission, but that mission shines through in every aspect of your life, even in the way you present yourself to the world. God is not only shaping your soul, He is also shaping your body, making it a vessel through which His glory can be seen. Consider 2 Corinthians 4:16, which reminds us, "Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day." For the chosen ones, even the outward wasting away is reversed, as God's renewal touches both the inner and the outer being. Your body becomes a reflection of the work God is doing within, and this physical transformation is part of the evidence that His presence is actively working through you. While the world tries to rely on temporary fixes to appear youthful, your vitality comes from an eternal source, God Himself. So, the next time you notice how different you look and feel, remember that it's not just for your own benefit. It's part of your divine mission to reflect God's glory. You are a living, breathing testament to His transformative power. And that's why others are drawn to you, even if they don't fully understand it. They see the light in you, they sense the change, and they are left with questions that lead back to the only true source of life and renewal, God. In everything you do, let this transformation be a reminder that you are chosen, set apart for a greater purpose. God's work in you is visible for the world to see, and that visibility is part of your testimony. You are a reflection of His glory on earth, a living example of how God's touch can renew not just the soul, but the entire being. To others, this transformation may seem perplexing, even unfair. They observe how you seem to defy the natural course of aging, standing out in a way that draws attention. Some are curious, silently wondering what you're doing differently. Others may speculate that you have some hidden secret to your vitality. What they fail to grasp is that this change isn't something you orchestrate by yourself. It is a byproduct of being chosen by God. The transformation you're experiencing is not cosmetic or temporary. It is a divine work, and its effects are visible in your appearance, energy, and presence. And as this change becomes more apparent, you start to realize something profound. You don't need to explain it to anyone. This transformation is a sacred process between you and God, something only those walking the same spiritual path can truly understand. Even if you try to explain, many will not fully comprehend. They live in a world bound by the physical, seeing only what is on the surface, while you are part of a journey that transcends the visible realm. Your transformation is living proof of God's power, whether others understand it or not. And that's the beauty of this divine journey. You don't have to justify or defend what God is doing in your life. Your renewed appearance, your energy, your very presence are already testimonies of His work. Day by day, you feel yourself growing stronger, more vibrant. It's not just about how you look, but about the inner strength that's filling you, the vitality that flows from within. While others complain about the fatigue and challenges that life brings, you find yourself filled with renewed energy, able to face obstacles that once seemed overwhelming. This strength, reflected in your body and spirit, is a divine gift. God is preparing you for something greater, and He's giving you the physical and spiritual resources to fulfill that mission. Isaiah 40:31 echoes this truth. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. This strength, this renewal, is a clear mark of God's hand at work in your life. What others perceive as merely an aesthetic change, a youthful glow, a brighter energy, is actually the visible manifestation of a profound spiritual renewal. Your life is aligned with divine purpose, and that alignment is transforming every part of your being. Many people spend their entire lives trying to fight the signs of aging, clinging to youth through superficial means. But the chosen ones walk a different path. You are not chasing after youth or vitality. They are flowing into your life because you are aligned with the Creator's plan. This physical renewal is simply a reflection of the grace that now governs your life, an outward sign of an inward transformation. Your appearance becomes a visible testament to the grace of God, and this transformation isn't just for show. It's proof of something much deeper. God is shaping you not only to live a life of purpose, but to be a living testimony of His power. When others look at you, He wants them to see beyond the physical and catch a glimpse of the spiritual truth you carry. They may not be able to fully name or understand it, but they will sense that something extraordinary is happening within you. Your body is now a reflection of the light that dwells within, a light that cannot be ignored. This glow is not just external beauty, it's the mark of the chosen ones. It's a beauty that doesn't fade or diminish with time, but only intensifies as your connection with God deepens. You are carrying a divine grace that radiates from within, and that radiance draws others, leaving them curious, intrigued, and perhaps even a bit envious. But more than that, it inspires them, even if they cannot fully comprehend its source. Ultimately, this transformation is about purpose. It is God preparing you for the mission He has called you to. And as you walk in that purpose, every part of you, mind, spirit, and body, reflects the glory of the Creator. You're a living witness to the power of God's renewal, and that testimony speaks louder than words. So, you don't need to explain or justify. Your life, your appearance, your strength, these are all signs of God's work, visible to all but fully understood by only a few. And that is the beauty of being chosen. While others try to understand the change they see in you, you walk in peace, peace that comes from a source they cannot access. This transformation you're experiencing is not just about your outward appearance, but is rooted in a peace that surpasses all understanding, a gift from God. Philippians 4:7 speaks of this peace, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. This peace is reflected in your lightness, your glow, and your energy. The world may attempt to decipher the mystery of your transformation, but they don't realize that God is caring for every detail of your life, including your body. What may seem like an enigma to them is, for you, confirmation that you are walking the right path. Your outward appearance has become an extension of your spiritual journey, a testament to the fact that you have been chosen by God. You have been set apart for something far greater than what you or anyone around you could imagine. The physical transformation you're undergoing is not just about looking youthful or radiant. God is preparing your body to sustain the mission He has assigned to you. Every change you experience, whether in energy, vitality, or appearance, is part of His divine plan. Your body is being shaped to carry the weight of His glory. This is not simply a superficial change. It is a profound, visible manifestation of the spiritual work happening within you. And while the world struggles to understand this transformation, you know that it's only the beginning of the greater work God is doing in your life. But this renewal is more than a gift, it's a responsibility. God has chosen you, and with that choice comes a calling. Your physical transformation, your vitality, and your energy are not just for your benefit. They are meant to draw others to God. When people see you, they will notice something different, something they cannot quite explain, but that captivates them. This change in you becomes an opportunity, a gateway for others to be drawn into the testimony of what God can do in a life that is fully surrendered to Him. You were chosen to shine, and your body is one of the ways God is showcasing His glory through you. Matthew 5:14 says, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. This light within you cannot be concealed." The transformation you're experiencing is not just an internal shift. It is a tangible, visible change. People around you see it and feel it, even if they don't fully understand where it comes from. Your transformation was designed to be noticed, so that your life becomes a testimony that inspires others to seek their own spiritual renewal. God is using your physical change to demonstrate the profound impact of walking in alignment with His will. This transformation will evoke a variety of reactions in others. Some will be drawn to you, intrigued by the change they see. They will want to know what's different about you, what you're doing that has caused such a dramatic shift. Others, however, may feel uncomfortable or even unsettled by your transformation. While you flourish, some may remain stuck in their own stagnation, and this contrast can lead to envy. The renewal of the chosen ones is a blessing to those who see it as inspiration, but a mystery to those who are disconnected from God. And as a chosen one, you must understand that these reactions are part of your journey. You may even notice that certain people distance themselves as your light grows brighter. As your body reflects the spiritual renewal happening within, some may feel intimidated by the contrast between your transformation and their own lack of growth. But you must not be shaken by this. Your path is different. Your journey is guided by God, and this journey will inevitably lead to separation. As your light intensifies, some may not be able to handle the difference, and that's natural. The chosen ones carry a light that, for some, is too challenging to face. Your mission is to keep moving forward, regardless of the reactions around you. God is setting you apart for something much greater, and in this process of being set apart, there will be a clear distinction, even in your physical appearance. You no longer fit into the world's pattern because you are being shaped by something divine. Romans 12:2 reminds us, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Your transformation is a reflection of this renewal, and it extends beyond the mind to include your body, your energy, and your spirit. Your physical change is simply one part of the much deeper work God is doing in you. It's visible proof of His presence in your life. And while others may try to understand or even resist the light that you carry, you're on a path that transcends their understanding. Your body, your appearance, and your vitality are now instruments of God's purpose, and that transformation is a testimony to His power at work in you. Keep walking in peace, knowing that you are chosen and that your transformation is part of a much greater plan. God is preparing you, and this preparation is an all-encompassing transformation of body, soul, and spirit. The chosen ones are called to live on a higher plane, and this calling is visible in every area of their lives, including their physical appearance. The distinction you carry is impossible to overlook. God makes your transformation so clear that even those who are most distracted cannot help but notice something profound has changed in you. It's as if a new light, an aura, surrounds your entire being, something that transcends mere physical beauty. Your appearance now reflects a peace that cannot be fabricated, a youth that cannot be bought. The body of the chosen ones responds to God's divine touch in a way others cannot comprehend. They may search for logical explanations, but the truth is simple. God is renewing you, and this renewal is living proof of His power at work in your life. For the chosen ones, this visible transformation is not merely about looking or feeling better. It serves as a constant reminder of their greater mission. You are not being transformed for superficial reasons. This is preparation for something divine. Your physical renewal is part of your calling to be a beacon, a living example of what God can do in the lives of those who follow Him with unwavering faith. Your body, now rejuvenated, becomes an instrument in God's hands, a visible reflection of His glory. This transformation cannot be hidden because it is a divine declaration. You have been chosen, and your appearance is a visible sign of that choice. To many, this change may seem miraculous. Some will ask what your secret is, hoping to unlock what they perceive to be some new earthly method for renewal. Others may silently attempt to replicate what they see in you, believing that they can achieve the same results through human effort. But what they don't understand is that the miracle isn't rooted in the physical. It's deeply spiritual. The chosen ones do not seek external methods or quick fixes. They seek God, and in seeking the Creator, their outer transformation naturally aligns with the inner work being done. It is God's presence in your life that makes this renewal possible and so apparent. He is the one shaping every part of your being, making your body a living testimony of His power. The beauty you now carry is supernatural. It's not just about a youthful glow or a more confident posture. Your transformation runs much deeper than what is seen on the surface. It's a light, an energy, a divine presence that you carry with you everywhere. People may not fully understand it, but they know something about you is profoundly different. And no matter how much they try to ignore or rationalize it, this change speaks volumes on its own. You are chosen, and this fact is evident in every part of your body, in every expression you make. There is no logical explanation that can fully capture what God is doing in you, because it is a work that transcends the visible and the earthly. What you are experiencing is not a one-time transformation, but a constant, ongoing renewal. God didn't transform you once and then leave the process unfinished. He is continuously working in your life, refining and renewing you each day. Every time you draw closer to Him, the transformation becomes more pronounced. Your body, your face, your energy, everything is being renewed by His divine touch. The chosen ones live in this continuous state of renewal because God is always active in their lives. While others view time as something that depletes and wears them down, you, as a chosen one, live in the reality that God renews what time seeks to diminish. Isaiah 40:31 tells us, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." This scripture captures the essence of your experience. While others struggle under the weight of time, you are being lifted, constantly rejuvenated by the hand of God. This renewal is both spiritual and physical, a process that only the chosen ones fully understand. To others, what you are living may seem impossible. They see the world around them aging, time taking its toll, and they cannot fathom how someone could continually be renewed. But you know the truth. It's not through human efforts or external means that this happens. Your renewal comes directly from God, the eternal source of life. What time tries to consume, God restores. Your life, body, and spirit are continuously transformed by His grace. And that is a gift the world may never fully understand, but it is one that you will carry as part of your divine calling. This renewal is proof of God's ongoing work in your life, and it is a reminder of the special mission He has for you. You are living evidence of what it means to walk in faith, surrender fully to God, and experience His transformative power. Every prayer you make, every moment of surrender, and every decision to walk with God transforms not only your soul, but also your body. God takes care of every detail of your life, including how you present yourself to the world. The physical transformation you're experiencing is an integral part of the testimony of the chosen ones. To the world, this transformation is a mystery, something they attempt to rationalize through material explanations, but they fail to grasp that this change comes directly from God. He chose you, and with that choice comes a transformation that is visible to all. It's not just your inner self that's being renewed. God allows this inner transformation to radiate through your exterior, making it clear to everyone around you that something divine is happening within. This transformation is one of the ways God sets you apart and distinguishes you. He desires that His glory be reflected in your life, and your physical appearance becomes a visible sign of that glory. As you are set apart, people around you will take notice, even if they can't quite put it into words. They sense that something is different. While they remain confined by physical limitations, trapped in the struggles of aging, fatigue, and stress, you walk a different path. Your physical transformation is a visible sign that you're on a journey with God, and it often unsettles those who have not yet found their own way. They see in you what they cannot achieve on their own, and this creates a sense of distance. But this distance is the very reflection of the divine distinction God has placed upon you. The distinction of the chosen ones is always evident, no matter how much time passes. In fact, this difference becomes more apparent over time. While others fight to preserve youth through superficial means, you live in a different reality. Your appearance, your vitality, and your energy are all direct consequences of your walk with God. The closer you draw to Him, the more your body reflects this intimacy. This is the divine distinction that sets the chosen ones apart in the world. You have not only been chosen for a spiritual mission, but to carry in your body the visible signs of this choice. The bodies of the chosen ones become living symbols of what God can do. While others bear the physical marks of life's struggles, the chosen ones seem to shed those burdens. God erases the scars of time, removes the signs of stress, and brings forth a renewed and restored version of you. This transformation is not about vanity or superficial beauty, it's about purpose. God wants the world to see His power, His ability to renew and restore, and He uses the bodies of the chosen ones as living testimonies of that power. When you walk in His light, you embody the message of renewal. The transformation you are experiencing is not an option, it's an inevitable part of being chosen. When God selects someone, He begins to transform every aspect of their life. There is no separation between the spiritual and the physical. The two are deeply interconnected. As you grow spiritually, your body responds. Your physical appearance becomes a reflection of the spiritual journey you're on, and you begin to carry the marks of God's grace in your own skin. Even those who do not fully understand what they see recognize that there is something different about you, and that difference is undeniable. While the world battles against the natural consequences of time, the chosen ones seem to defy its effects. Time, which wears down the bodies of most, seems to have the opposite effect on you. But this is not a result of human effort or luck. It is God's hand at work. He is renewing your soul, and that renewal overflows into your physical being. This physical renewal is a clear message to the world. The chosen ones live by a different rhythm. They walk in a dimension beyond the visible, where God's power manifests tangibly and visibly. This distinction will always be present, not as a source of pride, but as a testimony. As 2 Corinthians 4:16 reminds us, though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For the chosen ones, even the outward fading away is reversed by God's constant renewal. Your transformation, both inside and out, speaks to the world of God's grace and power. Every step you take in your spiritual journey is mirrored by a transformation in your physical body, and that transformation shines as a beacon for others to see. In this process, God shows that His renewal is holistic. It's not just about your spiritual growth, but about every aspect of your being. You are a living testament to His ability to renew everything: your mind, your heart, and your body. While others rely on temporary worldly solutions to maintain their appearance, you are sustained by the eternal source of life. God is actively at work, renewing what time seeks to take away. This is the essence of the chosen one's journey, walking in the power of divine renewal, where every part of you reflects the glory of God. The physical transformation of the chosen ones is a reflection of their spiritual mission. God is not only preparing you to live an extraordinary life, but He is also molding you into a living testimony of His presence. The visible changes in your appearance are undeniable proof that God is actively working in your life. While the world tirelessly battles against the signs of aging, you thrive because your life is aligned with the Creator. Your body, renewed and full of vitality, serves as an outward expression of a profound spiritual calling. This transformation is more than just a change in appearance. It's a declaration that you are walking a path uniquely guided by God's hand. This distinction, though obvious to those around you, is often incomprehensible to them. They may be left wondering how you've changed so much without resorting to significant efforts, and some may even feel intimidated. For most people, physical changes are the result of procedures, habits, or something within their control. But for the chosen ones, the transformation is beyond their control. It is God who is at the helm. This divine transformation confounds the world because it defies logical explanation. Each day, you are becoming more of a living reflection of God's work, and that perplexes those who watch. For the chosen ones, the body mirrors the soul's journey. It's not just a physical transformation, but the spirit, increasingly aligned with God, begins to overflow, manifesting in visible ways. Your body is a canvas for the light you carry within, and people notice, even if they don't fully comprehend what they're witnessing. While time seems to march forward for others, for you, it feels as though it moves differently. God is continually shaping you, rejuvenating you. This is not something you asked for, but it is a natural result of being chosen. And this divine choice transforms you into something beyond the world's understanding. As you continue to walk with God, your body responds in kind. The energy, vitality, and strength that radiate from within are all evidence of your divine connection with the Creator. God is not only strengthening your mind and spirit, but also your physical body. What others perceive as a mystery is actually a profound spiritual process. The chosen ones know that this transformation cannot be imitated by any earthly means, for it is the result of divine intervention. God is working from the inside out, making your appearance an expression of the journey He has set before you. More than just a physical renewal, this change is also a sign of divine protection. God is not merely shaping you to look better. He's preparing you for a greater purpose and shielding you from the wear and tear that affects those who do not walk with Him. Your body is being fortified because you carry something precious, and that protection is reflected in your physical form. While others are anxious about aging, you rest in the assurance that God is taking care of every detail, from your health to the vitality that you embody. This is one of the defining marks of the chosen ones, divine protection that is visible even in the physical realm. The truth is simple. You have been chosen for something far greater than you can imagine, and that choice affects not only your spirit, but also your body. God is continuously renewing you, molding you to reflect His glory in every aspect of your life. This physical transformation, which defies explanation, is proof that you are living on a different plane, one where time and human limitations have no power over you. You were chosen, and this divine selection is evident in every part of your being, including your physical appearance, which now serves as a living testimony of what God can do in the life of someone who follows Him wholeheartedly. If you found this message inspiring, don't forget to hit the like button below and subscribe so you never miss out on our content. By doing so, you'll be helping to spread this powerful message to other chosen ones who are going through their own transformation. Also, be sure to share this video with someone who needs to hear this message and leave a comment below to encourage others on their journey. A heartfelt thank you to all of you who support us. Your encouragement helps us improve our videos every day and deliver the best possible content. Now, click on the recommended video on your screen to continue this journey of self-discovery with us. Each video is a new key to understanding your role as a chosen one even more deeply. Thank you for staying with us until the end of this video. May God continue to bless you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.